My name is Eder Juarez, and I was born in Mexico. My family moved to the US when I was only 3 years old. Therefore, I started school here in the US. Learning English was not easy at first. I remember not understanding anything, but slowly I began to pick it up. By kindergarten, I was able to speak a little English, and now that I am fluent, I can recall some of the problems I had at the time. One of the biggest ones was with syntax, which is word order. In Spanish, when describing something, you normally say the noun first, followed by the adjective. For example, la casa azul. If translated in the same order, it will translate to the house blue. And we all know it should be worded the blue house. This was something that I had trouble growing accustomed to. I could not accept the fact that everything had to be switched around in comparison to what I had previously learned. Another problem I had was over regularizing. Over regularizing is when you learn a new rule, such as adding ed to the end of a word to make it past tense, and you apply it to everything else. I clearly remember using words such as catched, teached, and sleeped. I am sure there were many others, but those have remained in my memory for some reason. According to our textbook, I am an example of additive bilingualism as well as balanced bilingualism. The additive is because I kept my first language, Spanish, and then added on a second language, in this case English, without forgetting my first language. The balanced is because although I never went to school in Mexico, I can speak, read, and write in Spanish. This was due to the fact that my parents would have me read and write in Spanish, so I would be fluent in both. In today's schools, there are some dual immersion programs. In these programs, students learn in Spanish as well as English. According to our text, it is easier for students to master English if they are not forced to abandon their first language. My parents did an excellent job of helping me learn Spanish, but I still wish I could have been in a dual immersion class.